Top of the morning, top of the night, whatever the case may be. My name's Ben Matthews, aka Ben Time Traveler. I am who I say I am. I'm watching all these crazy videos, man. It's just unbelievable. And these so-called drones. Look at that. Are just popping up everywhere, man. But hang on a second here. I was watching that live cam. Let's see if I can find it again. New York Central Air Traffic, TCPIP nuts. The video I just posted was they took it off. They took it down. They stopped it, man. Where you couldn't see the live feed. Where I was sitting there literally watching these drones, UFOs. I'm sitting there literally watching them come from the ocean, not out of the ocean, but come towards the land, and then sit there. And you go look at the video. They sit there and they hover, and it just sits there and hovers, and then all of a sudden it moves. Okay, boom. And then all of a sudden another one pops up out of nowhere and just sits there and hovers. And then you see all these other shit blinking and going on and shit. I kind of got an idea of what's going on now. But I can't believe they did. Look, this is the live feed the video I just made. Sorry, I got to do it this way, man. See, it's taken down. They took it down. You can still hear the air traffic control, but they took the video down, the live feed. You can't see the ocean. You can't see all the crafts coming from there. But I hang on. I'm following this other guy too. He was I forget to him, man. He's RTRA/VHS. Morristown town. Morristown. Let me go back to him. Hang on. And the camera's OBA1 beach cam. He's watching the same camera. And he's witnessing all this activity too. But hang on, I'm going to tell you what I think's going on here, man. Let me see if it's back up. He's on his. See, on my TV, I'm not getting a picture. I'm not getting a picture at all. I'm getting sound. I'm getting sound, but I don't get the picture no more. Hang on. I'm sorry about this, man. No, I'm not sorry, man. Somebody's got to do it. Now he's got a RTRA/VHS. He's going to a lot of different webcams and shit. He's pretty familiar with the area. You can see drones right there. I mean, they're freaking everywhere, man. This is amazing. Yeah, let me put up the sound on him. He gives me a copyright strike, so be it. But no, he's going back and he's finding some interesting shit because he knows where. Because I ain't familiar with New Jersey and shit in that area. He knows the area apparently because he's going to different webcams and shit. But yeah, he was at the same one I was at. But I think I got an idea of something going on here. When you go back and look at my video, you'll see the big balls of light. And it just sits there, sits there, and sits there, and sits there, and sits there, and sits there. And then finally it moves. It moves. And all of a sudden there's another one that comes popping up. And it sits there and sits there and sits there and sits there. And finally it moves. And then which you'll notice there that something's on the water, and that's definitely, I do believe, a ship. And I believe it may be the Coast Guard. See, he's back at OBA1 Beach Camp. I tried getting it. His is working, but there's nothing. There's no activity now. We were watching them when I filmed it. You're watching them. All them so-called drones were coming into the land off the ocean. I happened to just catch it right at the right time. At first, I thought it was just the moon and stars, and then I started seeing all the blinking shit going on and shit. And I thought, well, maybe they were planes, you know. And I said, well, then all of a sudden, what I thought was the moon, because it was that bright sitting there, it started moving. It started moving. Not that fast. Didn't move fast at all. Shit. And then another one popped up behind it. Another one popped up behind it. Then they did this crazy triangle shape shit with the boat on the water, because I do believe that was a boat on the water. I do believe it was the Coast Guard, by the way. And don't forget the meteor showers happening. Okay, so he was catching it too. He was, because I was seeing the meteors come too and shit, man. But I don't think I've filmed any of that. But it's just amazing. At that point in time, I was able to literally catch. Go back and look at my video, man. You know, it might be the shitty video. I had film it off my phone, off the TV. Nonetheless, it's documented, man. But I think that was a Coast Guard boat, or maybe Navy or something, and they were out there monitoring. He's back at that camera again now too, and they were out there monitoring this. And I think the little ones, when you go back and look at the video, the little ones blinking and shit, I think them are our drones. I think them are our drones, and we're trying to get some information from the so-called other drones, the big ones. All right, because you can see the smaller ones blinking and shit. Them ain't planes and shit. You can go back to that right now, and you can tell that them ain't planes. I think them are our military drones, the smaller ones, trying to get some information from the bigger ones that were coming onto the shore. Now, I didn't see them come up out of the water. It don't mean that they ain't coming up out of the water way out there and shit, man. You know, but it looked like to me they were just would pop up, man, and then come and sit there like they were programmed to sit there for so long and then move off, man. But it's just, it was crazy that I could catch it at that point in time, man. You know, that's always God's guiding me towards that. You know, like, hey, boom, he took me to that. I wasn't even gonna look at any videos tonight, shit, man. And then all of a sudden, I said, boom, first one that popped up was that, man. And I started watching, and I'm like, what the hell am I watching, man? Because, you know, they got the air traffic control volume on there. And I thought, well, there must be planes, you know. And I'm looking at it, I said, well, that's got to be the moon. And then I watched it after a couple minutes start to move. And I thought, that's not the fucking moon. And I was like, that's crazy, man. I literally got to watch him coming off the ocean, man, onto shore. And I wish I would have caught it earlier, went back. And I wanted to go back and, record it from the beginning to actually see if we can count how many actually there was. I hate computers, man. You wear a hat and shit, man. You try lining it up and shit, man. Everything's half-assed backwards, man. But anyway, he's at Angel Cam, showing some interesting shit that he found right there too. This is all on the ocean side, facing the ocean and shit. I'd show you, man, but I ain't got permission to show you this guy's work, and I appreciate his work. I told you who he was, but and everybody just leaves and goes over there and watches stuff, but he's caught. He was amazed at all the activity coming out at one time. He's ready. See, he keeps going back to that same camera, OBA1 beach cam, because it was so many drones coming in, orbs, UFOs, call them what the hell you want to call them, man. That it was blowing my mind. Anyway, I tried to go back, and I wanted to go back and start at the beginning of shit, man, and record it. They took it offline, but he keeps getting to go back to it, man. And I just don't get that, man. Why is he able to go back to it? I can't go back to it. now, see, they just keep screwing me, man. Now they just took his shit down off my TV. So I'm watching YouTube on my TV. I didn't do anything, man. It just made him disappear now. Oh man, I wonder if they're gonna make my video disappear. I don't know. I don't even know if my video's up. Here, I found him again. Yeah, I can see if I can find that beach cam. No, they did away with it on my TV, man. See, because he may have an IP address blocker on his and shit, so they not taking his shit down off his shit. Now I can't even go back there. See, I wanted to go back there and, like I said, record the whole damn thing from the beginning, and they just. I showed you what was going on. They just took the webcam down and left the air traffic control volume on there, and then I try to find it on my YouTube here and shit, and it no longer exists. And then I'm watching his channel and shit, and my TV just flickered and went. It disappeared his shit. Gave me some rinky dink shit recommended me. And it don't amount to anything. See, that's why I hate this shit, man. I sit there and the other night, man, I was sitting there trying to follow live feeds and shit, man, and people chasing these things and shit, because some people are starting to get some good shots tonight, man. Which you're all going to be amazed by some of the videos you'll see coming here pretty soon, but I don't know if his is. Let me see if he's got a volume on this.
Unmuted. The gentleman didn't observe any drones crash. You just saw drones in the distance, and this is a clear area to look, so he's on his way now. one time they're going to continue looking.
You said there was no confirmed crash?
No, just the guy I had here just pulled in just to see if he could see drones, which were, I guess he was northwest slightly of Bromwich Park in the distance over the trees. He did not witness a crash though, so I think only our caller has that info.
Oh, there might have been one just crashed, man.
Call the caller real quick.
Listen, one.
If you have online, can you share it from my personal cell, please?
Where's he? Yeah, Chris, just go back to the caller's house and see if he actually heard it. I'm trying to get a better description over there.
For the caller, drones fell out of the sky by the power lines behind their house. And then 10 more showed up.
Wow.
We're in the woods.
You hear that? A drone just supposedly drone just fell out of the sky, hit a power line, and 10 other drones showed up over top of it, where the one just crashed. This is a police scanner I'm listening to.
It wasn't anything.
Wow.
Possibly. So good to know.
And then all of a sudden he said it wasn't anything that, so they're saying. I don't know, man. That was a police scanner sitting there saying that one just fell out of the sky. One hit a power lines behind somebody's house, and all of a sudden 10 other drones fucking popped up above it, man. I don't know how much truth that was on a police scanner. I don't know, man. You know, yeah, just listening to what I hear. That's a police scanner. That was a police scanner saying that. Don't know what police department shit. I know it's somewhere in New Jersey around there. I wish I could get that other channel back, man. The one on the beach where I made the first video and shit, man, with all the drones coming towards it. He keeps getting it pop up, man. ABA1 beach cam. Yeah, there's some more. Some more coming in. Oh, I don't know why he keeps going away from it though. He keeps going to two different. Maybe because he got two different cams at two different positions, and he can look at one way and go to another one and see another one. I don't know. He's kind of losing me a little bit now, man. God, I just wish I could go back to that. That other cam, man. Wish they wouldn't have took it down. There's another one, live Jersey Boardwalk, live drones over New Jersey. I was watching that earlier too. I wasn't seeing much on that one, man. Seen what I thought was a couple planes, man, but there's no sound to it. I don't know. There's a couple objects right there, man. Two are very low. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh, check this out. There it is. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to see it, are you? See it moving slow? Moving real slow. So that's why I like to get out of here and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'll go to the webcams and shit in New Jersey and shit, man. Try to find the ones by the beaches like Jersey Boardwalk and that other one. And they're just popping up. But I must have been catching them right at the time they were. Who knows how many guys? It looked like there had to be 50 of them, man. Go back and look at the video. It looked like there had to be at least 50 of them, man. And I think a lot of them were our military drones. And I'm beginning to think, man, I ran my ass, man, now because they can't even get the frequency that these things are operating at, man. That's just seems, And I watched another video where they got this laser weapon. I just seen it yesterday, whenever it was, and it's brand new, and it melts the drones right out of the sky. I think Israel's got it, man. And what the hell was it called? Dragon something or another. And you think that our military would use that kind of shit, man? Just take one of them down and reverse engineer it, man. If it's made by another country and shit, man. A guy left me a comment, said that Iran ain't got drones of that capability, blah 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 blah. But if you listen to what was said in that video, he said that they purchased them from China and the mothership, which China does got possession of shit like that. And so his theory about Iran not having drones like that just blows that shit out of the water, because the guy clearly stated that they purchased them from China. But what I witnessed, man, in that video I just made for this, man, I have my doubts about it being anything man-made. I think our military is there with drones themselves and shit, man, trying to figure out what the hell these things are, man. And I think that some of the blinking lights you see are our drones, man. But the big bright ones and shit, man, it just sit there and hover. And these things are not even giving a shit, man. They're just sitting there, man, and not even caring, man. Hovering, and I don't like this Jersey board one, man. I gotta keep going back to the other one. And another thing, because I trying to figure out some things myself and shit. Why are they so interested in New Jersey? I know we got some military shit there and shit, and Trump's got a home there. I don't even think Trump's probably been there, and who knows how long. But what's so important about New Jersey? And then I started looking around on the internet today and seeing if other places are having any activity and shit, man. And something clicked by some of the other places here in the United States of America. I don't know about the UK and the rest of the world and shit, but something clicked to me about these things being spotted in different parts of the United States of America in certain areas. And it was earthquake fault lines. Yeah, New Jersey's got a fault line that runs through it too. Down there in Arizona, California, Had the big earthquake up there. Remember? They were seeing them in Seattle, Oregon. You see the connection there? Fault lines, man. And you go back throughout history, time and time again, you always see videos of UFOs, and shortly after that, there's an earthquake. Yeah, he keeps going back to that old BA1 beach cam and shit, man. Then he goes somewhere else and he got another camera somewhere and shit. Kind of looks like it's kind of out in the woods or something. And because he can move it around too. And there's some activity wherever that is, man. I can definitely see some blinking lights and shit. With this camera he's got right now, he's messing with this shit. See the stars pretty good. There's the moon. It's got a zoom on it. Shit, that's cool. Whoa. I didn't know he had a zoom on this one, man. I wonder if he's got access to this webcam. I wish y'all could see it, man, but it don't do no good, man, with this screen and off the TV. What's up, Paris? Two stroke. Ain't seen you in a bit. If I had a mirror, man, behind me and shit, we could do it that way, man. No copyrights and shit like that, man. I didn't give a shit about the last video. I was just amazed by watching all them fucking UFOs, drones coming. They weren't coming out of the ocean. Make that perfectly clear, man. They were coming. Stop. Coming from the sky, man. And they would just boom. And then they stop. You all go look at the video, man. You'll see what I'm talking about, man. Might not be the best video, but yeah, they ain't gonna let me go back to that other video either. That other webcam. They took it off. He keeps getting to go back to it. I can't get back to it. Go some dogs. Pretty damn cold to have your dogs running around. Hang on, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to find that webcam again, man. Even when I type it in, I don't get it. Get a bunch of stupid shit now. Well, they ain't gonna give me no live feeds at all now. Let's see if I get back to that guy I was watching, man. Maybe type in his. There he is. She's gotta go through so much just to find that. And I'm surprised they let me watch his channel. But the reason I don't know watching is because they letting him go back to that beach cam and shit, man. He stays there for a minute. I mean, you can see there's still some fucking drones out there. He's watching another one though, but it's a replay. You know, it's a repeat, man. Knock it off, you two. Brother and sister cat don't get along anymore, man. Started hating each other for some reason. Anyway. Yeah, this is gonna be a long night, man. Let me see here, man. Yeah, I can't share on this computer, man. I usually don't use this computer for anything anyway, man. But just on the business side of things, man. But my phone went dead and shit, man. I was sitting there recording that shit on it. Cats are full of pepper vinegar tonight, man. All right, man. I do believe that I got an understanding now of why people are seeing different sized drones, and I do believe our military's got drones up there monitoring these things, man. And I'm meaning more and more, man, that it might not be so much Iran, man. These may be UFOs. And then I putting together the earthquake zones, the fault lines. I mean, and I'd be damned, New Jersey don't got one, man. Because they're monitoring something, man. You know, I don't know what kind of equipment they got on them things and shit, man. They got infrared and could look underneath the ground and shit at our military bases underground, dumbs and shit. I don't know, man. You know, but they're definitely monitoring something in New Jersey, man. And I'm trying to figure out because if it was a military base, man, they'd be there for a day or two and shit, and get the hell out of there and get what they needed. They wouldn't be sitting there so boldly, fucking just for hours and hours and hours. And can you imagine the source of energy that is taken? These things that are the size of small vans now, they're saying this, and small vans, man, and the technology's on there, and just think of the battery and to be able to fly that long, man. Sometimes it's 6, 7, 8 hours, man. Dust comes and then they get the hell out of there, man. 6, 7, 8 hours. That's a long time, man. That's some badass equipment right there, if you ask me by itself. Yeah, he's back at that beach camp, man. Lucky. I would have recorded it, man. But our military is monitoring that shit, man. That's why we're seeing different sized drones. Yeah. And they probably really don't have a freaking clue, man. All right, man. Peace, love, and understanding. Much respect, man. Be that of God and God's army, because you're an army to fear, and they fear you knowing the truth.